So, me again, back with the second consecutive upload in the past couple days. Wow, a new record. I know. I've been really excited about the new patch, namely because ya girl Diana got a buff, and y'all already know I'll find any excuse to play Diana. For this video, I'll be playing Nightfall. Now, as much as I don't like preset archetypes in this game, there are actually a bunch of different ways to go about building Nightfall in general. The version I'm running in this video is very unit heavy, therefore it utilizes Stalking Shadows and other units like the Sky Shadows and the Flight, which you may not necessarily find in other iterations of Nightfall. I've included some other versions below if those perhaps fit your playstyle a bit more. If you want more of a high-level guide on how to play Nightfall in general, I highly recommend watching Nick Makes Plays. He recently just posted a Nightfall guide, which I've also linked below. I'll say straight up, Nightfall definitely has a very different playstyle from other Runeterra decks. I oftentimes consider it the hipster deck of Runeterra, so to speak, but once you start getting the hang of it, it's so much fun. There'll be games where your opponent just insta-concedes by like turn 5, or you'll clutch out the win with Doombeast Lethal. It's great. I hope that you're able to learn something from this gameplay while also having fun. To ladder we go. The Blancadarius. Could this be? In other words, I'm keeping Diana. It's fine. The Blancadarius. Could this deck be? Marauders? This is Marauders, isn't it? Alright, hand, go off. I'm just gonna go straight for this. Lost the 3-2. Have not seen Trifarian Hopeful in forever. Okay. Usually I wouldn't want to play anything on that round, but I saw an opening and I'm like, I'm just gonna take it. That's a large part of what Nightfall is just taking advantage of openings. I'm gonna Sky Shadow here. Yeah, I'm gonna tank the 5. Next turn we can Solari Soldier into... Let me think real quick. We're at 4 mana. We can Diana actually. Yeah. Nocturne? No, Nocturne. Sorry, Soldier first. I could also Diana into Shadestalker, but this pushes more damage this way, and we're gonna force opponent to have something. Because I imagine this is quite a greedy deck from opponent as well. There's the Marauder. It's gonna have Brittle Steel, of course, but I'm not gonna play around that. I'm just gonna Diana here. Even if they Brittle Steel this, we're pushing them down to 8, which I couldn't ask for more. Yes, we have to just go this, yeah, we're just gonna go super aggressive here. Okay, looking good. I'm liking the hand. I'm going to, just going to hit this. I'm gonna Flight. I don't want to be tapped. I don't want them to pass into mana. I doubt they would do that, but probably drag Diana here. Pass? Really? You can't block. Really? This is just Flight into onlookers here, honestly. You can't block. That's fine. Yeah. This seems really cool. Yeah, we just get a free Nocturne hit in there. And oh my god, the Diana buff is so fucking good. I just love it. My god. It's amazing. Yeah, like that was, yeah. So opponent was running a greedier deck. So that provides a really solid opening for Nightfall to just slip in there. Deep. Okay, this is kind of similar to last game. We're gonna want to push more of an aggressive win condition here as well. Diana, Crescent Guardian. So we play Lunari Dustbringer first turn. The following turn we can have Stygian Diana. I can play Crescent Guardian on turn 3. We should kind of like Crescent Guardian here, honestly. I don't know, unless I want more 1-drops. I like Crescent Guardian. They have a harder time responding to Crescent Guardian. There's the 3-mana, there's the 2-mana, is it 3-mana or 2-mana? I haven't seen Deep in so long, but it's the 3/2 lifesteal. You know what I'm talking about. That tosses, which is a response to Crescent Guardian. But I'm sure we'll find something. I'm gonna flight here into Stygian. Vile Feast is a thing. If they wanted to Vile Feast, they'd probably do it now. Okay. Yeah. And I'm gonna full swing with everything. They block into 2/3 actually. So there's probably no reason for me to attack with the 2/1, honestly. Yeah, it's not even perpetuating Nocturne level up at this point. We'll just take the 6 damage. Yep, and we got Pale Cascade with Crescent Guardian as well, which is nice. So the 3/2 lifesteal doesn't hurt us as much. I think I kind of just want to play Diana here. I could Diana here into Nocturne next turn. Or I could just Crescent Guardian. This seems like a Crescent Guardian turn. I Crescent Guardian here, like this. I can't Nocturne next turn. Do I like the Diana line better? I kind of like the Diana line better, honestly. I like the Diana line better. I would have just taken that attack. So flight into Duck's Petal into Nocturne. Yeah, that's what we do. You can also play Crescent Guardian depending on what they play. But if they play... Interesting. They don't have Withering Wail yet, so... I guess I'm just gonna straight up Nocturne here? They could be smart in holding the lifesteal unit. But I'm full attacking with everything here. Abyssal Eye. I see. I think I just sacked Diana here. I sacked Diana so we get this hit, both of these hits in. And these both block like this though. This does perpetuate a Nocturne level up though, honestly. And then we just find Doom Beast from here on out. I could kill this, but I don't care about it. I just want to push 5 damage at this point. I don't think this makes the difference. Stalking Shadows is great because it'll help us find Doom Beast. Okay. They're stalking here right now. There's an argument for me to keep stalking into next turn, but then I'm losing 2 mana. I could Crescent Guardian now. I can Unto Dusk it. I also want to Unto Dusk my Nocturne though, honestly, because this prevents this from blocking, which is quite nice. I'm just gonna Crescent Guardian here. It's okay. These units are all low attack. He tossed the Dead Bloom. That's really nice for us. Yeah, Nocturne levels up on attack here, which is nice. So he's stalking shadows, finding a flight, which isn't necessarily what we wanted, but it's okay. And I'm gonna Unto Dusk Nocturne here. Everything gets fearsome. Attack with Nocturne on the end, easy dies. Yeah. I've also got access to a single Pale Cascade right now. Withering Whale would kind of help here. Yeah, GG. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, in that situation, because Deep is obviously a controlled deck, we want to play to our aggressive game plan, because Nightfall aggro is... It's got the aggro in there for a reason, right? Though, to be fair, Nightfall can play very much so like a mid-range deck, in my opinion, but it is a deck that takes advantage of opportunities, and it's got a lot of, like, burst damage, which I think is super neat. I do like the deck. I think it's not necessarily the most intuitive deck to play, but, it's fun. It's fun once you get it down. And I'm not saying that I have it down by any means, but I think I have a fair idea on how to play the deck. Zoe Diana with Bandletree. Okay. Usually this is an SI splash, but it's got a Bandletree splash instead. So... I don't know. Yordle Captain? Yordle Captain technically buffs everything in this deck. So we want to keep... We have 2 Nightfall activators in hand, Duskbringer and Soldier. Crescent Guardian, which we can play on turn 3 with Duskbringer. I'm gonna kick Unto Dusk. I usually don't like keeping Unto Dusk, honestly. You don't usually play it in the beginning, honestly. I said honestly twice in a row. You don't usually play it in the beginning. I'm gonna keep 2 Nightfall activators and Crescent Guardian. Hope I find something like Diana. Diana'd be quite nice. Sky Shadows, I suppose, is fine too. Always play Duskbringer on turn 1. I think there's probably maybe some whatchamacallit, some situations where you wouldn't, but I don't know. 99% of the time, I'm pretty sure you just want to play Duskbringer on turn 1. I'm gonna play Sky Shadows here. This is Sorry Soldier into Crescent Guardian turn. We've got enough Nightfall activators in our hand that I can just use the Dusk Petal Dust, because we've got 2 Nightfall activators in hand. Where did you get that from? Oh, you just have it. We have 2 Nightfall activators in hand, plus 2 Nightfall cards, so I don't mind using the Dusk Petal Dust here to just play out my Crescent Guardian. We have a wider attack than them, which means we are pushing a decent amount of damage. Yep, pretty happy with this attack. I'd imagine they use some sort of, like, what, pokey stick? Group shot on my 1-attack units here. The 3-1. Yeah, that's fine. It's not killing the Crescent Guardian. Though, I don't know if they're gonna let this Crescent Guardian get a second attack in. Dusk Petal Dusk into Diana. Yeah. So, Crescent Guardian's dead. I'm just gonna play Duskbringer here. That's fine. And I'll just play Doom Beast. What are you at? 1 out of 4, 2 out of 4. Okay. Would have really loved to see Diana at any point. Stygian. I could play my entire hand. I think one of the big things is like remember, when you're playing Nightfall, thinking about how to use the Dust Petal Dust. This card is so good with obviously the Nightfall units, which is why I'm saying that with Nightfall, why I consider it more of a mid-rangey deck is because if you don't have Lunari Dustbringer, you're in most situations you're not going to be playing units on the first 2 turns. It depends on when you're where the attack token is for you. But 1, 2, 3. Okay. So unfortunately, Nocturne does not level up because that would have been real fucking nice. I think we just do we take this? I think we have to actually take this because I don't want this to block my fearsome units. That's really nice, by the way. So if Nocturne leveled up, this would have been seriously GG. But we were not able to get that in. So I'm just gonna drag this with the 2-1 here. And everything else can just chump block if they so please.
Back, heretic. You were misguided.
Group shot? Okay. We got some pretty good trades here, so I'm fine with that. Nocturne levels up on the next attack. And I just want to find stuff like Doom Beast at this point, or whatchamacallit, Unto Dusk. Meteor Shower? Okay. Well, if they don't have anything... They've already used 1 group shot. Okay, well there's another one. I don't know how many group shots they run. They could have another Pokey Stick. I'm just gonna attack like this. Put him down to 1. That's fine. Oh, there's the Yordle Captain. I'm gonna wait to play Shade Stalker. Stalking Shadows is real nice. Yeah, that's another card we could find that'll help us find a Doom Beast. Crescent Guardian, that's fine too. A single Crescent Guardian,
I see the heavens aflame, gods burning in starfire.
We just take this. Yeah, we always take that. He's gonna try to find Silence here with super cool Star Shard, because Overwhelm pushes lethal. Charger. Pale Cascade would prevent us from pushing lethal here. We do indeed have Fading Memories. I think I'm just gonna play all my Crescent Guardians. If they've got the stun, that kind of sucks. But if even with the stun we still push lethal with this 3rd Crescent Guardian. Really? Hush, Minimorph? I'm gonna play out of the Crescent Guardian. Just because it could be Hush or Minimorph. Stun, Pokey Stick. Alright, that's fine. That blocks 1 Overwhelm unit. Okay, GG. Nightfall putting in the SCHWERK. Let's go. Yeah, I realized I should probably be explaining more what I'm doing with Nightfall, because I think in the first couple games I really wasn't explaining. So I think, so what I'm going to do in the next game is I'm going to basically just, I'm going to explain my thought process when I'm mulliganing and when I'm making plays and stuff like that. And when I decide to take advantage of stuff. Pantheon, I don't know how this matchup is. I can't imagine this is fantastic, honestly. But, actually, it should be okay because we should spread out wider than they are able to play units. So Diana's great. I'm going to kick Doombeast and onto Dusk. Sky Shadows, so we have the attack token on evens, so I can play Sky Shadows on turn 2. Of course, if I had Lunari Duskbringer, I could play Duskbringer into Diana as well, but they don't really have any turn 2 great units to play. I'm just going to keep these 2 cards. So I'm keeping, so Diana's a Nightfall card, but with the change, I see her now, she's also a Nightfall Activator card. So when I think about this, when I think about Nightfall in general, I basically I categorize it into 2 options. I could have used you earlier. I categorize it into 2 options. It's a Nightfall Activator versus Nightfall card. So, before I finish that thought, in this situation, I could take advantage of them not having blockers, because they could either play Brightsteel Protector or Saga Seeker here, but I could play Solari Soldier into Duskbringer here, utilize both of my Nightfall Activators, but I push 5 damage. Which, with Nightfall, I feel like you kind of want to take more aggressive plays sometimes, really take advantage of like, your opponent not being able to block, especially against slower decks like this. So I'm actually going to go for that. I'm going to see if they are able to respond in any kind of way. Oh yeah, but to finish that, yeah, so now we just chonk 5 damage. To finish that previous thought though, so I categorize it into Nightfall Activators and Nightfall cards, right? So obviously Solari Soldier and Duskbringer are Nightfall Activator cards because they just don't have the Nightfall keyword attached to them. And my hand right now is full of 1, 2, 3, 4 Nightfall cards, and I've got some cards can overlap between Nightfall and Nightfall Activator cards. So Diana is a Nightfall Activator now. You can play her first and then Nightfall afterwards and get the Challenger. So we have 1, 2, 3 Nightfall Activators. Onto Dusk can be used like that, but generally I like to utilize it with the Nightfall, which is quite nice. I'm just gonna play Sky Shadow here. This isn't a turn where we need to do anything super crazy. Yeah, opponent passes. So I'm just gonna take advantage of the fact that opponent doesn't have anything like, I don't know if they run Judgment, but a Judgment up. And I'm just gonna play Solari Soldier into Diana, into Stygian Onlooker, and I'm gonna go super fucking wide. And I'm gonna sack my Diana, probably. Or instead of Diana, I can play Shadestalker here, actually. I don't mind that. Diana allows me to drag, but I think I'm just gonna Shadestalker into the Onlooker. I changed my plan here. Basically, like, when you're playing Nightfall, you really, a lot of the times, you can plan out your turns, which is very important here, but, they'll just change depending on what your opponent plays, which is very true about any kind of Runeterra deck you play, obviously. And yeah, I'm just gonna full attack here. I don't care if he gets some good trades. He's only got 2 units on the board, and I've got 6. So probably gonna challenge. He's gonna, yeah, do that, right? Goes down to 11. I think that's okay. We're worried about any kind of heal his deck might have, so I think Guiding Touch probably is about it. So right now I'd really love a Nightfall card, right? A Nightfall card that's going to be pushing a lot. Pass here. And just pass here too. They'll probably pass back, actually. Or they can just push for 7 damage, which is cool too. I'll just take 7. I don't block here because I'm gonna abuse the fact that I have a wider board. Pale Cascade's nice. You can give Challenger to Diana. So now I'm just gonna use my Dusk Petal Dust, and I'm going to Stygian here. And then I'm gonna use Diana. Diana will level up. Saba Seeker. I'm gonna use Diana here. Funnily enough, I think Diana could actually potentially kill this Wounded White Flame. Let me think. I don't think I really want to worry about killing Wounded White Flame, though. I just want to worry about ending the game. Activated Night Alley's Nightfall attack, so 5. Yeah, she can actually kill Wounded White Flame, because she'll go up to 8 attack. But I'd imagine they have some sort of something. Oh, hi, Pantheon. Nothing I can really utilize this on, so I'm just gonna Unto Dusk her. You can play another Shade Stalker. Push 2 more damage. Seems good. They used single combat last time, right? They did. Hopefully they're not on another one. They're tapped out of Concerted right now as well, so that's quite nice. I'm just gonna drag this 7/7 boy out of the way. Yeah. Blocks like this, blocks like this. Go down to 5. Probably tries to keep this alive, but with Pale Cascade in hand, I don't know how this dragon survives. It's an argument for me to Pale Cascade this, because they could have something else. They've used 1 Sharp Sight. How many Sharp Sights have they used? Yeah, they've only used 1 Sharp Sight here. And they've got access to Sharp Sight and Pale Cascade right now with 2 mana up. I could push for 1 more damage, but I think it's more worth it for me to Pale Cascade my Diana in the situation that they have anything. And Stalking Shadows is a great hit. Stalking Shadows is another card that usually I would like to actually, you don't necessarily mulligan the way it is in the beginning. Yeah, we're gonna kill the Challenger unit. Pantheon's 3 out of 5. Yeah, we're at 20 health, not too worried. Stalking Shadows is great. So Stalking Shadows is pretty hand dependent in the beginning. There are times when you would want to keep Stalking Shadows, for example, if it is one of your only Nightfall activator cards that you have in your opening hand. But with Stalking Shadows, I can find not Doom Beast, apparently. These Stalking Shadow hits have been not so great, unfortunately. But that's okay. Oh wait, it's my turn. Sorry. I just realized it was my turn. I'm sorry. I could draw for Unto Dusk here. Yeah, Sky Shadows. Oh, oh my god. I always play the ephemeral one. No. I still make that mistake all the time. And I've played Nightfall a decent amount. Like, look at that. Level 4 on both. I always forget which one is the ephemeral. I forget that Stalking Shadows gives you a fucking ephemeral card. That's so unfortunate. I mean, just to be fair, he can't attack with Pantheon anymore. I guess. We're at 20 health. We don't give a shit. I'm just gonna do this on Unto Dusk and stuff. I can Pale Cascade as well, Diana. Block this. This Pantheon is leveling, but I don't think I can care because I'm quick attack hitting it. Okay, well, if this gets lifesteal now, I'm gonna Pale Cascade that. Because I want to, that's unfortunate. No lifesteal? Okay. No need then. In case I get Doom Beast, I'll save this. Or Nocturne. Okay, I'm gonna drag this. I'm gonna take this. Nocturne is another good game ender, of course. Give all our boys fearsome. 3 cards in hand. I'm not sure how they can handle this. You know, the Cataclysm, probably. Concerted Strike. Concerted Strike on this? Concerted Strike on Diana. Good thing this didn't get lifesteal, huh? Blocks like this. 5. Single combat is a thing. Or Pale Cascade. You could have double on 2 Dusks there. To play around Pale Cascade, I suppose. Ooh, are we dying? That's not good. Can we save anything here? No, we can't save anything. Okay. That's kind of not good. We've kind of hit the point in the game where, wait, why did you rally? Oh, you got Scowl. That's not good. I think we lost. I trolled. Fuck. I trolled! Oh no! Oh, I can't even block this. Why can't I block this? Oh, it's got Fearsome. Well, let's see what we would have drawn. Crescent Guardian? Alright, yeah. Okay. I perhaps trolled. I had an opponent right where I wanted them, and what could I have done differently? I think I could have open attacked instead of developed. Yeah. I think maybe open attacking and that right on my last attack probably would have helped a bit better there. It's Kindred Viego. Probably want to push some sort of... I really could have used you last game. Okay, so... I'm gonna kick Crescent. So this is an example of when I would maybe keep Stalking Shadows in my opening hand. I'm gonna kick Fading, kick Doom Beast. I'm inclined to kick Stalking, though. Stalking at 3 mana just feels really bad. Especially in your opening hand. Yeah, I'm kicking Stalking. Oh, hey, Stalking. Okay, so we've got 3 Nightfall cards, 4 Nightfall cards in hand, and 1 Nightfall Activator. So it looks like we're not playing... Yeah, okay. Not playing this. Right? Yeah, we're playing this. Vile Feast. Greenglade Lookout. Greenglade Lookout. Intruder. So if we were attacking on turn 3, that would be a time when we would, like, Stalking Shadows into Lunari Shadestalker or anything like that, you know? Just kind of Stalking Shadows now. Stygian is quite vulnerable. I also have a very heavy hand in Nightfall. Onlooker would be alright, but I kind of want to take Duskbringer, honestly. Because with Duskbringer, which I could play now, I could play Nocturne next round. And that's pushing even more damage. Isn't it? Unless he's got another Kamavoran, of course. I'm actually going to take Duskbringer here. This is going to balance out our hands. We've got a lot of Nightfall cards with absolutely 0 Nightfall activators. I can Shadestalker here. I can also Duskbringer. So I can Duskbringer. So I'm wondering now if I want to Shadestalker. Simply because I could keep the 2 mana. And I keep 2 mana into next turn. I got 4 mana here, 4 mana and 2 spell mana. So I could play this Nocturne. I have 1 unit mana left over for me to play Lunari Duskbringer Ephemeral. Pushing the same amount. Yep, I'm gonna bank the 2 here. This also allows me to Lunari Duskbringer like this, where I can Dusk Petal Dust onto Nocturne. Okay, passing. Passing, are we? I could play Shadestalkers, both of them, or I could just play Nocturne. I'm gonna play Nocturne here. This gets punished by another Camavorn soldier, of which then I would have to drag this with the Nocturne, I suppose.
It's our time.
Nice. Well, I guess that worked out then. Unless... Okay, that's fine. This is Viego turn, potentially. Kindred. Top decked Kindred, actually. I'm gonna Shadestalker here. Just like straight up Shadestalker into onto Dusk. And save this for a surprise next round. Go down to 12 here. I could Unspeakable Horror this. I actually want to save that for... If they have Glimpse, we feel really bad. So I'm not going to do that.
Darkness hides in my path.
This is 4. Okay. Our units shall live for now. We can actually do this twice on Nocturne and then Kindred can't block, which is kind of funny. But of course I'm sure they have Twin Disciplines. They didn't have Twin Disciplines before, but I don't remember if they were tapped out or not. That would actually be pretty funny. But I'm gonna Unto Dust this, just get the guaranteed 2. We can actually level Nocturne now by playing this. With the attack, of course, but hopefully opponent doesn't do anything cheeky, you know. Do I do this on this or this? If I do this on this, I actually just push more because only Kindred can block. They've still, of course, got 9 mana, but never mind that. We don't have to worry about that. We've got Doom Beasts. We've got 3 Doom Beasts and an Unspeakable Horror. That, of course, if Nocturne doesn't die, but... Will? Oh, fuck. Okay, Twin Disciplines. Spirit's Refuge would kind of fucking suck. Ah, Vengeance. Ah, okay. Ooh, this is gonna kill this, actually. I think I have Fading Memories this now. I'm just debating because I don't have as many Nightfall activators in my hand. I could just play Nocturne out as a Nightfall card, though. Yeah, I could. I do want to get Kindred vulnerable. I'm gonna do this now, though. Oh, the flight. A great Nightfall activator, but of course. Opponents at 8 mana, and they haven't had Vieg. Oh, they have the Hydra. There's the Hydravine. I'm just gonna go to town now then. But of course, opponent can chonk me for a decent amount, actually. That's rather unfortunate. Opponent can actually chonk me for 11 plus 2, 13, 14. They have lethal. And if they've got atrocity, that is more than lethal. So I have to block with Nocturne here? Ah, oh, Jesus Christ. Alright. Look. You know what? I don't like it as much as the next person, but we can't be dying to atrocity here. That'd be horrible. Kindred levels, of course. And then we just push Doom Beast. Of course. Put Doom Beast next turn. Oh well. Yeah, don't attack. Yeah, just don't attack, please. That would not be good. Kindred levels, but I can't be that upset about it, right? Famous last words? Stalking Shadows, my good friend. How are you? I'm gonna flight first into Doom Beast. Stalking Shadows to maybe go over the top with Doom Beast here. I don't know though. We'll see. We've only drawn one Doom Beast. Actually, no, we've drawn 2 Doom Beasts technically. Yeah, we've drawn 2 Doom Beasts. It's very unlikely for us to find the third one. At least something is getting it in, right? Right? Oh god, what is this? Vengeance? Oh god. Oh god, oh fuck. Oh, deny. Oh. Oh, okay. That's cool. Can I Stalking Shadows now? By Stalking Shadows, what am I hoping to find? Ugh, I can't even play it if I wanted to. Unless, of course, it's a 1-drop. If it was like a Stygian Onlooker, then we're fucking talking, by the way. Okay, you know. Alright. We're fucking talking now. There was an argument maybe to take the Onlooker, maybe. I mean, the fucking, what's it called? Solari Soldier, because it's got 2 health, but I'm a greedy gamer. I can't help it. Please don't do anything. Okay. I could have attacked earlier, honestly. That probably would have been better. Oh well. You only get 2 blocks, so good luck.
Your attack is obvious.
Nice. Cool beans. I'm happy about that. I think things probably could have gone really wrong there, but it's okay. We won, and that's all that matters, right? And that's going to conclude the video. Overall, I went 4-1 with this deck, equaling an 80% win rate. I started at Diamond 3-0 LP, and I ended the video with Diamond 360 LP. As I mentioned earlier, I've just been really enjoying Nightfall, and I found that it's been doing quite well for me on ladder. I hope that this deck could potentially help you in your climbing endeavors as well. I'm looking forward to winning some more games in the next Journeys to Masters video, and I hope you had just as much fun watching this as I had fun making it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one.